Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back again, of course, with another Paladins video, and we're playing some Shaolin today with the Q slow setup. You may remember if you've been watching me for a while that I did cover this around the time this card became a thing, and then slowly sort of stopped using it, choosing instead to eventually go for the cooldown reduction on the right click. The rest of the setup is the same. I would really recommend the movement speed and the F reset, but if you want to slow on your Q, sort of an extra form of CC, you don't want the right click up as much, this is really quite good, especially if you're not always going for Sand Trap. This can actually be a better option in a lot of different scenarios, but if you just want to play the standard meta thing all the time, I'd still recommend this, but we're going to try and show this off today because I think it's way better than most people realize. Although all of this, I will say, comes with a bit of a caveat because Sha Lin is inherently Sha Lin. He's a bit of an older styled Paladins character, can struggle a bit in some scenarios. His win rate is kind of unpredictable, and even at the best of times, unless you're really kind of crazy with him, can be a little bit rough. For game 1, we're King of the Hill Marauders Port. We've got an IO, Alex, a Barrack, and a Dredge, and we're up against a Grover, Term, Genos, Willow, and Dredge. A slightly tougher matchup, I would say, for Sha Lin, but I think most of them these days, like I said, because he's a bit of an older character, feel kind of tough. Another thing that I want to say with this is that over time it might feel a little bit weaker the more that you play it or the more that you see it around, because I think a big reason why it's strong is the element of surprise. People do not expect to be slowed when you pop that Q and hit them with it, especially now that you're faster in the Q. You're not as planted, you can definitely kind of shred people and catch people by surprise. But we've got Sacrifice, Scuttle, Fortify, Lumino, Scuttle again, Blast Flower, Undying. Bit of a tough scenario for it, like I said. Also first game today, so going to be a little bit jank, but that's not really an excuse. Hit there for the Grover. I'm just going to dip down. The whole team's on the bottom, so definitely feel kind of rusty here. I need to warm up. There's the big hit on the Dredge and the slow. See what I mean? Especially when you combo with the talent and sort of that right click burst. You go through people and people don't react by the time you've dealt a lot of damage to him. Don't know if that was a proper sentence, but it felt like it. We're going to push in here on the Grover, see if we can get the same combo. There's the cripple, there's the Q. He should be out. Really do like the new Q where you don't feel anywhere near as slowed. It makes him feel so much better. There goes the Willow. Right, gone here. There's taps on him. Sure, slow. He's nearly out. I just tapped him for like nothing. There's the explosion. He's not dead. Don't know what the plan is here because I'm just going to pull back. Feel like I'm getting a little bit of healing here from Life Rip, but I'm kind of always low. We don't really have a healer. We have IO, but she's playing with Sacrifice, so don't really know what people are doing on this one though, because it does feel a little bit weird of a game. We'll pop the right click. I'm just dead, I think, here. I don't know what I should do. I'm just like on no health. They're just going to spam me out. They have so much damage, by the way. Probably going to cut a lot of this one out just so we can get kind of warmed up for the second one. That was a good burst there on the Dredge, though. Dredge, we meet again. Same exact combo play. That's got to feel kind of bad. The fact that we outburst a Dredge with this combo is kind of nice. The slow, as you can sort of see, makes it a little bit easier, especially if you miss the right click. It sort of makes it feel less punishing than it usually does. There's the right click and the Q. Slow there, kind of crazy on him, but he's going to get away just because I missed one of them. I feel like I've said this in like every Shaolin video for like the past couple of years. Oh my god, I can't even see what's going on because of the spam there, but I feel like he's a perfect character for like some sort of refresh. Same with Torvald. They feel very old Paladins, and I think there's a few things they could do to make them feel like quite a bit better if they just tweaked a few parts of their kit, maybe change some things. Although exactly what, I'm not sure. Get rid of the goddamn Grover here. Like if I think of his F in like power level compared to other stuff in Paladins at the moment, it just doesn't really feel like it matches. It's like a really, really short invis. It's kind of a nice ability, but they could add something to it to make it feel a lot better and a lot more new Paladins. But maybe they wanted to keep him kind of like this, feeling like a bit of an older character. I don't know, dead to the turn. We got some good damage there on him, but yeah, I've said that a lot in the past Shaolin videos. I'm not going to talk about it here because I don't really have any good ideas, but I'd like to see something happen with Sha Lin and Torvald eventually. There goes the turn, maybe. That's all I've got to say about that. They're not going to go on about it. Seems like we're just kind of stuck in spawn here. To be honest, this is one of the worst maps for getting spawn trapped. We'll jump straight into a game 2 because this was a pretty rough one. We'll see with the stats specifically. Not that I did crazy well or anything, but shouts to them. They played really well. I've got to give them props, but pretty much being, yeah, at least tripled in this one. That's with a flying rank. Can we get some shots on to test the accuracy real quick on the sort of trailing of the shots? I did actually land that, I think. There we go. Stats for the first one. GG. We will go next. I feel like we did quite well there. I actually didn't do anything for like the last half of that match. Neither did anybody on the team, and we still had highest damage, surprisingly. Shouts to a bunch of people there, though. Yeah, in that one on their side. Overall, not a terrible game, but a bit of a weird one. Alright, we're on my Tits Archives for the second one, going for the same thing. Of course, we've got Heroism, Impulse, Maelstrom, Lex, Cassie, Corvus, and Grok. Measured Cadence, Steady Aim, Luminary, Godslayer, and Moscow. I don't really need to read out the champions because I'm going to get it from the talents, and then Spreading Influence is one of my better maps for Shaolin, so hopefully we don't do too bad here. There is not letting go of the right click apparently. Pop the F, jump back, maybe try and jump down. I'm on literally 5 health. Shirts, Corvus there. Man, I kind of deserve to die, to be honest. Andrew's going around the back, hit him for a big shot there. I thought he was going to dash left for some reason. Let's take Kinessa at the back. We pop to the F. Maybe we'll get a cheeky shot. Nope. Hello, Caspian. I feel like I hit you with that. Get rid of the Kinessa mines. There we go. Pop the F back. Maybe jump the Andro. Yeah, sure, that should work. Right, there we go. Freaking heck, that slow really shows you how good that can be sometimes, especially against flankers. I feel like if you can get that first shot, it makes it way easier to follow up like the other ones compared to when you're just not using the slow on the Q. It makes it easier to sort of get that confirmed damage on it. Definitely matters less if you land the right click on them, but if you miss the right click, it makes it a hell of a lot easier, and that's kind of why the standard setup is the one that reduces the cooldown on the right click, because then you're just able to get that sort of combo more often anyway. It really depends on just how you want to play them. I feel like with certain matchups, I wouldn't go for this, and with others, I pretty much always grab it. There's the Q combo, sort of. My god, that's a mess. It's a shot on him. He is not out. Lex got rid of him though. Well done. Missed the Andro. If I hit him, he just had a counter up. Okay, I'll just wait, I suppose. I feel like I should be getting rid of these Kinessa mines, because Kinessa mines actually do tick up over time. Like, actually kind of adds up over a game. Okay, General's ult kind of failed there. We'll get a shot on the Q. He is not out because of the reverse. I feel like I'm going up against a bunch of meme setups here, to be honest. There's a hit on the General's ult F in. This is a good idea. Shot for a K. It's another one. I missed it. Feels like a bit of a tough one here again, but I'm definitely doing better in this than I was in the last one. Kinessa being at the back is kind of annoying because I can't really deal with her. She's throwing out a lot of mines, which I think are making the team overall significantly squishier because these are just kind of in the middle, taking everyone. Shot there on the Caspian. I did need to get some resilience though because they do have quite a bit of CC. Is he going to go around? I don't know if he went on this little step bit here. We're going to just right click the Tyra, finish her off. Nice. We'll F back. I really thought Caspian was going to flank me, but I guess not. It's dead. What am I even talking about? Pushing in, kind of scary. There's a shot on the Tyra. Do I pop the ult here? Sure. I kind of want to pop the ult and actually just not do anything to stop them from pushing the point for a minute. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. We'll shoot the Andro once. We're going to pop the reversal, shoot him again. He's on nothing. Well done, Lex there. Shot, missed the Genos. Pop the F. The mines actually stopped ticking. That's kind of great bait. Didn't realize that even worked like that. I've been playing this game for years. I did not realize if you're in your invis with Sha Lin, the mines didn't tick. Kind of baited out the Kinessa there. That worked until I died there. At least there goes the Lex, not a Lex, Andro and a Tyra. I fried my brain sometimes, you know, freaking making these plays and trying to do commentary just don't work because I didn't expect to get either of those two kills there, and it kind of paid off. Shot there on the Kinessa for 300. That's a cripple. We're going to F back. I am revealed here though from that mark. There's a miss. There's some slows with the Q. Kind of see what I mean there with that slow. It's brutal. There's a 600. That's cool for the heal. Shot on the Tyra. She's out. I'm definitely warmed up and actually playing not like crap now. Pop the invis. Maybe get a surprise shot on her. No? Okay, she's just there. I think there's the Q. I didn't even unload the right click. I do that way too often. I like actually activate the Q before the right click's even gone off. I'm on 90 health and I'm revealed. I'm scared. We're fine though. Never mind. Surprise Genos flank. The other thing I wanted to mention with this that I forgot to say earlier is that people don't really grab resilience for this. I think even in like really trial situations, it just wouldn't be worth people grabbing. That's a Giga slow on the Tyra that I messed up. We'll push in on her here. She should be outright. I can just use the right click to confirm it. Oh my god. I'm just ass sometimes. That was a terrible play, man. Holy. But yeah, what I was trying to say is that even if you're in a trial situation, and this is an insane amount of CC, you're going to get a lot of value from this because people don't grab resilience just for it because you're not really using it that often. It doesn't feel that annoying when you're going against it because it's kind of irregular unless you're like insane with it. It's not going to be something that people think to grab resilience for. So hit for the Corvus. Nice, not Corvus. We're going to push in on the Kinessa. We'll F here. Maybe surprise the Tyra. There we go. Get revenge for that crap play earlier. Held the right click up there in case they pushed around it, but nobody did. I guess we're going to go flank Sha Lin here. There's a miss. Oh my god. What is wrong with my aim today? It's just kind of messing stuff up. There goes Corvus. Not because I really did anything though. There's a miss entirely. Jones with the ult trying to get me, but we're fine. Pop the Q. Slower a bit. Oh my god, I can't let anything, but dodge the Kinessa. We're somehow still alive here. I don't know how I'm making such rough plays today, and it's somehow not punishing me too bad. Gonna flank the Kinessa at least once here for the boys. There's a shot and the Q just to get rid of her at least once. I failed. I was 1 second off there. I didn't expect the Andro to run around. I saw Tyra. I just ignored her. My god, that Kinessa. I haven't even killed her once. We don't have a flanker other than Lex, and he's been playing like a damage. So she's kind of just been up for free, but it hasn't really mattered that much. I'm going to run around here one more time just for the boys. I got to get rid of the Kinessa at least once, right? We can't just let her live here for free. Did she see me? I don't know. I'm just going to sit here and spawn, pop the F. I don't know why she's not pushing out. Hello, Tyra. I guess I'm here. Oh my god, the rubber banding there, by the way. I feel like it's the reason why this feels so much worse sometimes. She's going to ult. I nearly killed her as well, but we got rid of the Tyra. I'm trying to get rid of this Kinessa before the game's over. Do we have time for Master Riding? Don't even have a space for it. And there we go. There's the victory. That Kinessa's probably going to have a lot of damage, not because she played well, but because she just played mine Kinessa. Her mines didn't really do anything. She didn't really have that much value in that game. I did try and flank her. Hopefully she died at least once, but yeah, she did actually do something, but it just didn't really provide that much value. 40k damage there, 0 deaths. I kind of hate to see that against the sniper, but that was kind of Lex's job anyway, not mine. But yeah, there we go. There are the stats for the second one. Another reason why I think Sha Lin's win and play rate are kind of low is just because he's such a punishing character to play. If you miss like 1 or 2 shots, the fight's done. With all of the characters, you can miss half of what you're trying to do, and it kind of works. With Sha Lin, it's the complete opposite of that. It's very punishing. This build with the slow on the Q is to try and help with that, but I feel like the cooldown reduction maybe achieves it even better in a lot of scenarios, but it really does depend. I'd put this one maybe slightly under the very standard thing for Shaolin, but it is situational and depends on your playstyle as well and the teams and everything. And yeah, not really much I can say about that one. I play pretty awkwardly today, which is, I feel like, 50-50 with me on Shaolin, whether I shred, do great and it works out really well, or I have sort of just a bit of a tough time. Definitely interested to see if they do anything with him in the future. He is a character that I do really like. I just wish he was maybe tweaked and moved around and maybe refreshed is kind of the word I used earlier a little bit. But thanks so much for watching. Of course, leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see with the next. I'll see you guys all really, really soon. And as always, stay frosty.